Well, Rose, being a small woman, kind of ducks underneath the little chair there, using that as a prop to hold her shotgun up. And basically just does it like she does in the forests of Upper Michigan. Shoots him like she would shoot a buck.
Gotcha. So you basically shoot him directly in the chest then.
Some doesn't turn any more shooting, so runs out.
Yeah, there's no more shooting going on.
How many were there?
3.
Alright. I'll make sure they've been deactivated.
One of them has been.
The one over there by the couch I got in the chest.
Alright, Sam pulls out the knife then. Walks over to any others if they're not being attended to.
Yeah, 2 of them. So you give 2 of them. All of you guys go over there and take
Whoa.
them.
What kind of weapons were they using, Dave? Were any of them
9mm.
have any ammo?
Just the 9mm that they have, and that was about it.
Yeah, I think we should split whatever ammo they had between us.
Yeah, that's what I'm thinking.
There's a...
Although now the sheriff's dead, we could probably take the rest of what he had, too.
Yeah.
Yeah, there's 30 rounds between the 3 Dalesbury militia, and then there's like another shotgun that the sheriff had, another 9mm.
Okay, so that's how many millimeter shells between us?
30, 47 total. $47 on top of the 40, 50, 63 that everybody already got now. 53, whatever everybody got already.
51 with 3 rounds.
Yeah.
Or 3 magazines.
17 times 3, yeah. 51.
So we basically each got one more clip, pretty much.
Pretty much. If you want to figure it out that way, that's fine.
Okay, and how many shells for the
So there's
shotgun?
probably about a dozen. So what do you think there, Sam?
With all this shooting going on, guys, we might want to get out of here pretty quickly. I'd say out the back door.
Yeah, and did we all hear what the sheriff said, or just Sam?
No, just
Only
Sam.
I did. Just wait for it.
Okay, okay.
Just Sam. Yep. Everybody else was in the middle of the OK Corral, so yeah, nobody else heard that.
If everyone else leaves and we get away from the building, I'll talk to everyone.
Yeah, everybody, you guys get out.
Yeah, I agree. We should get out of here. Where should we? Where do you think we should head from here? If these guys were on us, then who knows how many more out there are going to be on us.
Well, let me tell you what I found out. The sheriff wasn't dead.
You know, just as you're
He was
starting to
slowly
say
dying.
this, now you can start to hear rapid gunfire from the distance, and you can hear sort of like the town alarm going off, and you can hear other people starting to yell and, you know, kind of cross the streets and stuff and whatnot, go between the houses. It looks like shit is starting to hit the fan now. But continue, Sam. I'm sorry. As all this is getting loud around you and whatnot.
Well, before he died, he told me where they were keeping the girl and where they were keeping the other zombies. Apparently they were testing on them, running experiments, and they're back at that Home Depot that we left, or in that parking lot or nearby somewhere. Probably that warehouse next door.
Well, you remember the old mayor's, the ex-mayor's wife, Rebecca, said that when she was hysterical, she said something about the new mayor's going to feed them all to the zombies. So I wonder, maybe that's what's going on.
Apparently they were feeding them to these zombies that they have captured and experimenting on, I'm guessing.
Oh, I guess the mayor didn't exactly lie when he said that they left town.
Yeah, you guys know.
We should tell.
You guys
should
know where
tell
the
Hauser
vehicles
that.
are.
Yeah, we should tell Hauser though. I
That's
bet my bottom dollar that that's where
yeah,
his man is too.
or was maybe.
Yeah.
Glakizio.
But do we know where he is?
Fantasy Grounds.
Yeah, do we know where the
Virtual
Colonel's at?
Tabletop program.
No,
Sure.
don't we have the?
Yeah, he's sort of like in the middle of the town. They have like this command post set up, and you can find Colonel Hauser, Major Lewis is there, yeah, the mayor's there. Yeah, they're all there. They're basically saying that they are basically starting to engage the front end of this massive massive wall of undead. And the major says,
Okay,
is
wait,
everything okay?
Okay, so the mayor is still here in town?
Mm-hmm. Yeah. Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. Yeah, he was up there.
Okay.
Yeah. Basically, on the walkie-talkie with his guys up on the walls and whatnot, telling them to aim for the head.
So it's him and
Is
the
everything okay?
major and the colonel?
Yep, exactly. Plus a couple
Okay.
others.
Okay.
Well, I come up to the major, and I tell him, "I have very, very important news that I need to speak to you privately."
Sure, Sam. What's everything okay?
Well, no. Obviously, we're going to be fighting an army of zombies, but also I thought you might want to know. It might not matter now, but I think I know what happened to your army friend, as well as a few other of the town people.
The Colonel's Private Johnson?
Yeah, Private Johnson. That's him.
Yeah. Private Johnson? Yeah. What about Private Johnson?
Well, I just found news that the mayor has been feeding people, new arrivals, to some zombies that they have captured and experimenting on. And
What the
your
hell? Here
Private
in
Johnson,
town?
No, it's just outside of town near the Home Depot.
They were talking.
Near Mayville.
Yeah, they were talking about that, so it's in Mayville.
Yes, Mayville. That's
Well,
it.
we need to keep this quiet. We don't need to let the mayor know that we know this. I'll let Colonel Hauser know about Private Johnson. So that's what's going on. You guys found out. So where is the sheriff? You said the sheriff was shot?
Well, I didn't, but
No. How did you find out from the sheriff? I'm sorry.
well, remember the girl that we've been protecting? You have been protecting ever since. We found out she was missing.
Colonel Hauser told me all about her, how she possibly could have been infected, and everybody kind of came together and saved her.
Oh,
And
am I
then
talking to the major?
Yeah, you're talking to the major. Yeah. Mm-hmm.
Oh, okay.
Yeah,
right.
Colonel Hauser told me about him. What about some?
Well,
Okay.
she's talking to he's talking to the major. Rose is, trying to talk to Colonel.
Sure. Okay.
Relay
sure.
the information that Sam gave her.
About Private Johnson. Oh, he's infuriated. He's infuriated.
Infuriated.
Jesus.
So
I'm eating
infuriated,
ice
you
right
didn't
now.
even do it right.
Well, I'm eating ice, so I'm starting this. I already butcher a lot of words as it is, but when I'm eating ice, I even butchered that many more words. So it's actually kind of comical.
It's
Well,
when you have a
it's so
mustache like the Colonel.
infuriated that it's wrong.
So yeah, now the
I can't
Colonel
even say it wrong
comes
if I wanted
over
to right now.
and starts discussing with the major, and the major says the girl's been taken, probably she's disappeared, probably in Mayville, and the major tells the Colonel that he needs to keep his composure, do not say anything about anything to anyone around here about what they just had found out. He is basically the major turns to you and says, "We cannot leave here. You need to go." And he hands you the keys, kind of conspicuously, to his Hummer. He says, "Take the Hummer, get to Mayfield, get the girl, see if Private Johnson is still alive, and get back here. We'll make sure everything is held here."
Alright, we'll do it.
Colonel, no, it's not Sanders.
And as I turn away, I let the rest of the group know what he told us. Looks like he gave us the keys to the Humvee, and we're to go to Mayville and see if we can salvage anything from that.
I'll drive.
Right? I'll man the 50 cal up top. You better be goddamn well believe I'll be doing that.
I was just going to ask you if it had one of those.
Oh, yeah, there's a couple boxes of ammunition, too.
Oh, okay.
Oh, yeah.
Oh, yeah.
Because if I remember right, there was some guys outside of that building last time when we were there. We may need this 50 cal.
So you guys kind of sneak away very secretively. Nobody sees you leave. You know, all of the Humvees were basically kind of fortifying one, you know, by the gate. You know, everybody's concentrated on, you know, basically the western side, you know, because that's the side of Dalesbury that is basically facing Jacksonville. So you guys get off. You know, you guys drive off in the Humvee with no lights on until you get to quite a bit away. You travel the 20 miles. You guys are hauling ass. You're cooking and booking it, and you guys get back to you know, you get to Mayville. You run over, you know, a couple dozen more of these shamblers, and you get back to the Home Depot. You know, it's dark outside now, and basically, you know, like the sheriff said, it is a small little warehouse, you know, that's in the same area as the Home Depot. So now it kind of rings to why those guys are probably there. You know, probably wasn't because of, you know, the Home Depot, and you guys did a good job on, you know, determining that. So as you guys, you know, get to the main area of the warehouse, you guys can see that it contains about a half dozen metal containers. Every single one of these metal containers are waist high and locked. Other than that, you know, you guys get inside of here, you guys are shining your rooms around, the lights around. The room is pretty much bare. There are 10 docking doors that are lining the walls, and a small office that's been built into the right-hand wall. You can also see a set of swinging heavy rubber doors that are off on the left, leading deeper into the building.
We don't see any guards.
No, there were no guards even when you drove up.
They may have been called back to Dillsbury.
Right.
Yeah, remember they said that they would head back to Dalesbury whenever they were needed, you know.
Someone starts looking for a way in.
Yeah, you guys are already in. You know, you guys are in this small warehouse. You know, it's like I was saying, all of the you know, basically the docking doors are on one wall. There's a small office. You know, set of doors off to the left, leading deeper into the building, sort of like a heavy set of rubber doors. And then there are these half dozen metal containers, all of them about waist high, and all of them are locked.
I want to go up to the metal containers then, and I want to listen and smell.
Okay. Give me a notice check. You don't smell anything. It seems like they're pretty much airtight, but you do notice with your notice check that they are locked.
And how many are there?
There are 6 containers.
Sam, if you want to try to open it, I'll stay by your side, ready to shoot just in case.
Large warehouse.
Dave,
are
these those shipping containers? Like,
no, these are just sort of yeah, they could be like a small, very heavy, heavily constructed steel shipping case. Yes.
Okay.
Yeah, you could tell that they're definitely airtight and water sealed, because you can see that the rubber housing around the lid, that's all the clamps that are locked down and whatnot.
Right. As I'm looking at these containers, I'm pointing at it to say I'm gonna put a pin in this.
Okay.
But I want to take a look at this door. These doors here to the left. You said they're kind of rubber-like doors?
Yeah. Yep.
I don't know what that means.
They're sort of like a double door, with the sort of like going into like I guess like a meat department or something like that.
Oh, okay. So there's windows.
Yeah.
Can I look in there?
Sure, if you want to. Absolutely.
Yeah, I want to look in.
It looks like it's just like another corridor that leads down with a bunch of doors on each side.
These doors aren't locked.
The double doors are? Yes, they are. They are.
Oh,
they
okay,
are definitely
okay.
locked. Yeah.
Well, I'm pulling out my lockpick kit that I've made out of puppy pins and paper clips.
While
Dave,
Sam is working on lockpicking, Rose is gonna hold her back. Keep a watch out.
Okay.
yeah, I'm gonna make sure I have my weapon drawn too.
Okay. All right.
Yeah, draw mine too.
So what are you gonna? Are you picking the locks on the containers?
Yeah.
Okay.
No,
on the
I say as
containers,
I open up my thing, I say something
Sure.
needs picking, I guess. So, and I spin around towards the container. I guess you'll be first.
There's 6 of them. So yeah, there's actually 6 of them. All right.
I'll try this one closest to us.
And you
then, I
can
guess.
see that all of these have like government seals on them. Like government, all kinds of like logos and shit, because all of these containers are containing something.
What would they be doing here?
I don't know. So let's see your
Well, one way to find out.
lock picking.
Let's
roll,
get
yeah.
in.
Very nice. You pick the lock to the first one of these waist-high lockers, and you open it up, and there is just a whole mess of laboratory equipment. All kinds of like analyzing equipment, a couple laptops, iPads, all kinds of diskette cases, and not diskette cases as in like 1.44 floppies or 3.5s,
Yeah,
but
right.
these sort of like CD cases and whatnot. A whole file of USB pen drives also. Tons of different things, all kinds of equipment. More equipment in this, but there is a couple pieces of laboratory equipment also.
Lab equipment, huh?
Yeah.
I wonder. Oh, there's 6 of these things, so they all look similar.
Yeah, they are all similar. And if you want to open up the other ones, I'll give you a +2 to open up the lock, because all of the
Okay, I'll do
locks
that.
are pretty much the identical lock. So
All right. Once I figured out one, the others should be easier.
yeah.
All right. I'm gonna attempt to open another.
Okay. Yeah, nice. So you get this, and this locker is basically all nothing but laboratory equipment. Beakers and cans of Sterno, a lot of litmus files of different chart and analyses of if the paper, lots of charts and diagrams and whatnot. And you guys basically, seeing that you've already opened these 2, all 6 of these containers are full of nothing but this equipment, laboratory stuff. It's like a portable lab. You know, all kinds of like DNA analyzers. You know, there's 5 laptops, numerous iPads, all kinds of storage for data. You know, pen drives, CDs.
Hey guys, it looks like some good might be done here. Let's lock these back up the best we can. If not us, maybe the next generation that comes along, maybe they might be able to use this to find a cure or whatever. Let's lock them back up and look around some more. We are still looking for our people.
Okay, so why don't everybody give me a notice check really quick.
Oh, thank God.
Alright, so let's see, yeah, Rose and Jax and Steve, all 3 of you, you look up. Sam kind of looks up, you hear a noise from above, sort of like a couple of clangs and clicks, and then all of a sudden the room suddenly fills with beams of light everywhere from above you as you hear, "Drop your weapons now! Put them down on the ground now or we'll shoot! Drop your fucking weapons now!" And as you guys kind of look, this light is just blinding you, and there are at least a dozen men all standing on the beams above you with M16s pointed at you. You know, they are crying out. They maintain the advantage of an elevated position. You know, all of their weapons are down drawn at you. Everything, so much power levied down there towards you. And then you can hear,
I said, don't try it, Anakin. We have the higher ground.
Yeah, don't try it. Exactly. Don't try it, Anakin. I have the higher ground. You're foolish to try it. And I'm not going to tell you again, drop your weapons or we will open fire.
I pull my gun from my holster and lay it on the ground in front of me.
Yeah, I'm gonna
Really
put mine on the
slow?
ground, too.
You saying anything
Yeah,
like,
yes.
hey, I'm going to drop this or what? Okay.
Rose has one hand up as she slowly puts the gun on the
Yeah,
ground.
and you can hear all these levers
Same thing.
being as you guys are doing it. Everybody, drops your weapons. All right. So, as you guys look up, you see all of these Dalesbury militia men there as well. You recognize them now that your eyes are kind of,
God damn it, it's Dillsbury.
yeah, and then
Dicks.
a floodlight comes on inside of the warehouse. And this is where we're going to continue next week with our last game.
Mm,
Oh, I was going to say something, but we'll wait.
What were you going to say? Go for it. Go for
No,
it.
Write it down.
no, we'll wait.
Okay. So you're going to give me a cliffhanger
This
too.
is terrible.
Nice.